Haribo!
Дякую, Вишну, прекрасного Шри Шримад ऐसी भक्ति विधान स्वामी महाराज अष्टा प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णु पद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टावक्र सतर श्री श्रीमद श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंदा की जय। इस्कॉन गुरु वृंदा की जय। इस्कॉन संस्थापक आचार्य शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। नमाचार्य शिला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपा गोपीनाथ गोपी को क्षमा कुंद राधा कुंद गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंदा की जय। हरे नाम संकीर्तन आज्ञा की जय। संकीर्तन आज्ञा की जय। बृहद मृदंगा की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद भागवत की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. All glories to Shri
Jai Jai Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Samo dati nas slišite? Se slišimo?
Ja, slišim, hvala.
Hvala, Jai Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, good luck to read it.
Thank you.
Hare Ram. Krishna Krishna
I think that's yes.
So before we start with today's topic, we will try to hear what was said yesterday. Mataka Chandrika, we prepared summary from yesterday's topic.
Yeah.
So let's hear what is.
Včeraj smo peto poglavje začeli in v tem petem poglavju smo se pogovarjali najprej o poslušanju in mantranju in da se pravzaprav duhovno življenje se začne s poslušanjem. In v bistvu, če poslušaš, je osnova, da lahko napreduješ. Vemo, da je to zvok tudi na posebno prefinjeno element čutilo pri človeku, ki bodisi ali slišiš kaj dobrega in te to pritegne in si želiš še več slišati, ali pa te pač odbije. In zato je pomembno, da najprej poslušamo. Seveda pogoj za poslušanje pa je seveda, da ponižno in poslušamo s ponižnostjo in spoštovanjem, da odpremo seveda in da nam je to tudi izziv želje, da bi želeli slišati in pa da se s tem tudi nekako začne razvijati želja po učenju in pa po razumevanju. Vemo, da nam tudi poslušanje in mantranje očistita in očistita naše srce in dvigneta željo v poznanju. S tem tudi pa dobiš potem nekako neko duhovno moč, pridobivaš, pa posledično seveda tudi zadovoljimo Krišno s tem. Seveda nam je na začetku, vsaj pri meni se je to pokazalo, da zelo težko poslušati. Sveto ime, o šastrah, o Bogu, ker smo tako prežeti z to posvetnim govorenjem in poslušanjem in da se veliko govori, kar nekaj rekli včasih v prazno. Tukaj pa rabiš imeti tudi vztrajnost, da praktično začneš tudi brati, slišiš in da se ti to nekako tudi usede in potem se ti tudi nekako Krišna začne razodevati, ker na začetku kar misliš, pa kje pa je to, kje pa je Krišna, pa se to nekaj se trudim. Ampak če dejansko to nekako s čistim srcem začneš sprejemati in nekako se ti useda v tebi in potem tudi se kar nekako povezuješ s Krišno, se ne nazadnje vsaki naši duši, v našem srcu prebiva in če smo le odprti in pripravljeni, se nam je pripravljen tudi on razodeti. Potem je pa še eno čutilo, ki ga imamo, to je pa naš jezik in to pa je povezano potem z mantranjem in s petjem in jezik pa je en tak v bistvu čutilo, ki je lahko oziroma nagajivo, pa zelo povezano s psiho in to je tudi povezano s tem, kaj govorimo, ali pametno govorimo, smiselno, ali pa kar nekaj in zato je fajn v vedski modrosti, ko imamo mantramo sveto ime in to sveto ime nas nekako potem in umirja naš in hkrati tudi uporabimo jezik za mantranje svetega imena. Hkrati pa z jezikom tudi okušamo prasadam, in to je v bistvu tudi ena velika dobrobit za naš napredek. Potem pa še
svetega imena smo že govorili, ne?
O petju svetega imena.
Chanting the holy names yesterday.
Ja, tudi.
We did the glories of the holy name.
Ja. Da se Krišna njegove ime ne razlikujeta. To. Ja. Pa da
Whatever you can remember. Whatever you can remember, yeah.
Da čisti srce in da sveto ime pojemo, da je fino, če ga pojemo čim več, da ali sami pojemo, igramo na glasbila, ali smo v Sankirtanu, Harinamu, ali pa poslušamo to petje. In da je fino, da gremo ven in da, če se dalje praktično ves čas misliš na sveto ime in ga poješ in tem tudi dvigneš vibracijo tudi zunaj, ko zunaj pojemo in ljudje kar naravno nekako se približajo in jim je to všečno.
We mentioned Panchatattva Mahamantra.
To pa mislim, bo prebrano pojem še.
We mentioned Panchatattva Mahamantra.
Ja, to je pa prvi vstop, da v bistvu, ko začnemo mantrati, se pravzaprav prečistimo in pripravimo.
Okay. Before, there are two techniques or a combination. One is that we chant before we start chanting, or we chant before each round.
Yeah.
How do you do?
Before every round.
Every round. You?
Before every round.
Every round? And you?
Ja, tudi. Ja.
For every round.
Ja, pa še mantra od Gurudeva.
Before each round. And why this mantra is so special? Why this is so special mantra? Why is it recommended that it's chanted before? You mentioned something, but why specifically? Good idea?
Why specifically this is important because it invokes the mercy and it protects us from Namaparada.
Invokes the mercy of? Lord Chaitanya. Why Lord Chaitanya? Because he's?
Krishna in this.
Nama Maha Vadandhyaya. What that means?
The most merciful.
Most magnanimous, yeah, most merciful. He's he accepts only good things you do. He doesn't take what you do wrong. He gives like abundantly. Yes. No problem. To transform yourself, no problem. No, just giving. And what Mahamatra means in translation? What Mahamatra means in translation? In our language, in simple language.
It's not engagement of the service.
Yes. Oh, Hara. Oh.
It's like Radhini Shakti.
Yeah, it's Radhini Shakti, Shrimati Radharani. Oh Krishna, all attractive Lord. Oh Rama,
Vsega zadovoljstva, vsega zadovoljstva.
source of all pleasure, enjoyment. Please engage me in ourselves. But there are also, we will not discuss it here, but there are also other translations in our Gaudiya, and even more detailed. This is also one of the book, the Holy Names. This is the Satchidananda Swami first book in that Holy Name. Then you have living name, you have what was that one? Shadow name, something like that. So there are more topic on that. And it's also for deliverance, we said, right? Brings liberation. And also connected with Kali Yuga. What is connected? How is connected with Kali Yuga? Yeah, Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Because in Kali Yuga, this is the method of
One is Yuga Dharma.
Yuga Dharma, yeah.
Yuga Dharma, and one is also the main thing in Kali Yuga is conflict, quarreling, hypocrisy, right? Conflict, preparing hinaus. And Mahamantra counteracts this influence. This famous sloka, Iti Shodasha Kam Nam Nam Kali Kalma Sanashanam. Kali Kalma Sanashanam means removes the influence of Kali Kalma. Kali Kalma Sanashanam. There is no better way in the Vedic literature. No better method. If you search the best method in the Vedic 10 billion shlokas, this is the best method to counteract the influence of Kali. Okay, then we hear glories. We have numbers 1,000, 3,000. You remember that? And why we discuss this topic? You remember why we discuss why this topic is important? So many statements in the Vedas. Why this is important topic? It's called Mahima. Harinam Mahima. Mahima means glory, glorifying the chanting glory. Why is it important?
What we are doing and not to understand the principles behind this.
Okay. Yesterday we mentioned. You remember that we mentioned three kinds of motivators.
Yeah, one
Did we?
is for
Which three?
the goal, to obtain the goal. One, it's the work in itself, pleasing to do that, and the third one, I don't remember.
You remember?
Third one.
Yes. There are three knowledge of three areas, which in the Gita we'll hear in 12th and 18th chapter that the knowledge is an element of motivation, right? Jnana.
Vision. One was vision, the goal.
Yeah, one is knowledge about the goal, right? Prayojana Jnana, right? Then we have knowledge about the process, how to reach the goal, right? This is Abhidya Jnana. And we have first one. What is the first one? Knowledge about what? Which now we mentioned Abhideya and Prayojana. What is left? We have this Sambandha. So knowledge about Sambandha, Sambandha Gyan. So understanding who we are. We are Krishna's servant. Krishna is God. And we are His eternal servant. So this is motivators that we do. So three kind of knowledge motivates our activity. And this one, which we spoke here, so is glorification of the chanting of the holy name. So is connected with what? So is chanting is in which category this chanting falls? Yes? How? Because we say, yeah, can you explain this? What is our goal?
Attain.
Do you remember one statement of Srila Prabhupada which he said about this chanting? What is the aim of this chanting? You heard this statement about Prabhupada? One journalist asked Srila Prabhupada, why chant this Hare Krishna? What's the aim of this chanting? And what's Prabhupada's famous answer? The aim of chanting Hare Krishna is chanting Hare Krishna. You heard this? No? You heard this? Otherwise, chanting is what? Chanting is a process, right? It's the Abhideya. We follow? We follow? Chanting, the holy name is a process, how we reach the goal, right? But also, the goal is chanting.
Yes.
When person is loving Krishna, what they do? What the gopis do? Now Kartik will coming. What gopis do?
Calling His name.
Chanting all the time. Usually it's Lila Kirtan. They are chanting. Senior gopis, they chant about the activities of Krishna. How he was stealing the butter, how was stealing the clothes of the gopis, how was killing the demons. No? So many bhajans are in this, and in Bihar Bhagavatamrita, and this literature of Sri Goswami, this is described how gopis. I will again mention Brihad Bhagavatamrita. I'm looking where it is. I have no one probably. Anyone read about this book? Not yet.
No, it's
Your
on the
fifth
list.
canto, not yet.
It's on to-do list. To read.
Do you know it? You heard about Brihad Bhagavatamrita?
Bhagavatamrita, I've read it.
It's not here. Usually I was there. There are three big books. This is the work of Sanatana Goswami, one of the 6 Goswamis. And describes, this story is like that. When we know the story of Bhagavatam? King Parikshit was cursed to die in 7 days, right? We know that? And then for 7 days Parikshit Maharaj spoke 18,000 shlokas, about all the topics, 10 topics of Bhagavatam. Now you're in the 5th canto. Which canto are you reading? 11 canto. You? First canto? No canto. Okay, this is the introduction also. So it's a story. So when he finishes in 12th canto, he explained the glories of the Bhagavatam, and he heard everything about Krishna Lila, about the philosophy, everything. And then he was prepared that this snake will come to bite him, which is explained in the 12th canto, right? And then the story goes in that other book, Bhagavatamrita, is explanation what happens then. Then just before that's Tarshaka, how it's called, the snake came, Mother Uttara, which is mentioned in the first canto, right? Mother Uttara, who had partially involved, and Brahmastra came.
Yeah.
Remember that first canto? And Krishna protect from this atomic weapon. And then Mother came now, just before his son will die after 7 days, right? He came there, wait! You cannot go yet. Please, tell me the essence, what you heard from Shukadeva Goswami. Mother, come on! 7 days, how can I, time is almost gone, how can I explain to you in few minutes? And to answer to that question is these 3 books, so I will explain to you, my mom, I will explain to you in 2 stories, which is the essence of Bhagavatam. Brihat Bhagavat Amrita. Brihat means Velika, Bhagavat, nectar of the Bhagavat, of stories of the Lord. So there are 2 stories in this book. This is side, but it's important to understand.
What we learn that we have to share.
So the first story is first question of the mother. Please explain to me which devotee receives the most mercy of the Lord. Now I have so many devotees in the Bhagavatam. Prahlad, Hanuman, that's so many devotees. But who is the most special? Who received the most? Who is the most dear to Krishna? Everyone is dear to Krishna, but they are from the topmost, they are in topmost. And that story is then describe how Narada Muni searches across the universe who is the most devotee who receives the most mercy of the Lord. And he travels, from India, from I think in the bank of the Ganges river. He goes from one Brahmana who is worshipping the Shalagram Shila, Brahmana, the Shalagram Shila, so nice. You're the best devotee, you're worshipping the Lord so nicely, you're the best one. How does this book start?
I never studied this.
Yeah. And then this goes, I'm the most fallen. And how can, I don't even know the Lord. No? So each devotee is like that. Then goes to the South India, to the king, which worships the deity, and then goes to the higher planet, to Lord Indra, and everything is described, how is worship in other planets. You follow? No? So it's like it's this, and there is the description how devotees act, how devotees are, quality of devotees into that story. So the finally comes, of course, to the Vrindavan, and then special story that the gopis are the highest, the devotees who receive the most mercy of the Lord. That was first question. This is the first story, and the second story is question. The second question of mother, when she heard this story about the devotees and the gopis, that they are the best devotees in the creation. Then she asked, I heard about spiritual planets, I heard about Vaikuntha, but I cannot, it's difficult to me to understand where they live, where these devotees live, where they live. Vaikuntha sounds not, so opulent, and so it's not the same mood. So the answer to this question is second story it's called Goloka Mahima, the glory of Goloka Vrindavan. And then is a story of one cowherd boy who was born in Govardhan, here in India, right? And then this story goes how this Gopa in the Govardhan received one mantra, special mantra from Guru, and he was chanting this mantra. It's called Gayatri, Gopa Gayatri mantra, a special mantra. And then with this chanting, he wanted to understand who is the Lord of this mantra. And also goes like in the same way. He visits all these devotees. You're the best devotee, like that. There was Narada Muni, but here now this Gopas goes also. And wherever he goes, he's recognized as a Lord's devotee, but he doesn't know who is his Lord. And each time the Lord is there, he's saying, this is my Lord. So when he goes to the, to the South India, then this deity of, Govinda is my Lord. But then he said, no, it's something not. And then other devotees come from higher planet. No, in our place there is a worshiping the Lord. I want to go there. And the matter goes there. And also travels to all these different planetary systems. How he becomes Brahma, he becomes Indra, everything he becomes. And he's explain what he's doing. And comes then to Jagannath Puri, to Ayodhya, and to Goloka, up there. He comes there. And there is this scene. And comes there, and first time he saw his Krishna, which is the Lord of that mantra. Each time Guru helps him. And then is this beautiful scene when Jiva, we come back to spiritual world and meet Krishna again. Right? This is like a very emotional. That's the story for Hari Bhakti. That he can sing that. So and what is the point? When he comes to the Goloka, he sees that it's completely the same as here. Completely the same as here. And then Master Krishna, and then Krishna faints. Where were you so long? And Krishna faints, falls unconscious. And then others see, what you made to our Krishna, Balaram and others, Gopas. Who is you? No, they say to Gopa Kumar or to us when they come, what did you do to my Krishna? To our Krishna? And they look at you. And then it's so this is the story behind of this Bhakti explanation of all these different level of devotees and different level of universes, also in the spiritual book it's described. Was good marketing? We used to have these stories for the Kartik. Maybe 5-10 years ago. We did these stories once, 2 times per week. So this is and then there is the glory of Goloka. Why I'm speaking this? Because this is the glory of our goal. So if we are inspired, we won't go there, we won't go to that. That's why we inspire to do. This is motivation for our activity. And similar is for the chanting. No, and this is what I'm explaining. There is explanation of what the gopis do. And then I mentioned they are singing all day long about Krishna's activity. When he comes, this Gopakumar, the hero comes to the village, Vrindavan, they see everything is like stoned. Everyone is lifeless because Krishna is in the forest with the cows and they don't see him. So everything is like, and then explanation how Krishna starts coming, this dust with cows come and some, big dust like a hurricane. And then the devotees in Vrindavan, they are, oh, Krishna is coming, oh! They start, down here, decorate themselves like that. It's huge thing. So this is Bhakti, and we come back. So this is the aim. So chanting is the path and the goal. The path and the goal. That's the point here. The path and the goal. Okay, so this was anything else from yesterday that you remember and it bothers you, I want to tell. I'm so inspired that I will share with you. Sandy? Okay. So we have motivators from 3 areas, we said, knowledge about our position, knowledge about activities, process, and knowledge about the goal. And all 3 are motivators for us, right? We want to go to Goloka, that's our motivator. We want to revive our Krishna Prema. We are motivating how to chant properly, and also understand our position, right? Servant of the Lord. Krishna qualities, how Krishna looks like, Krishna's Shaktis and all these different things. So these are all the knowledge about which inspires us to do to activity. And Gita is a lot about that. It's all about how Krishna wants to inspire and motivate Arjuna to fight. And he used different techniques. 18th chapter he uses, all this kind of different level of mentalities. And then the last was just do what I'm telling to you, just surrender what I'm telling. This is the best, this is the most easy thing, Sarva dharma pusti, to kar sem ti povedal, what I tell to you, just forget. Just listen to me. No? But he gave all the reasons why before philosophical, and then just because you're my devotee. Listen to me. This is how Guru Tattva functions, right? We can discuss everything, but finally you just follow the instruction of Guru Parampara. Too simple. Okay, this was intermezzo. So today, if no other objections, we will introduce to the 3 levels of chanting the holy name. The most common first one is Nama Aparada. So this is a huge topic actually, super important. I give you yesterday some papers. I can give you another version of this with the Sanskrit. So you can for your I give the Sanskrit definition also for those who want to go more deep and to a little exercise with Sanskrit. It's also there. So now Aparada means conditioned chanting with offenses. This is the level that most people start on when they first take up regular chanting. The 10 kinds of offenses are covered in next section. This is what we'll try to cover today. So this is, and the most common, which we'll find later, is we are not attentive. Our mind is elsewhere, is not present on the mantra. This was also one of the main topic in the Pokhare. The mind, you mentioned that approach was from more psychological side, right? So, and this stage can be for billions of years if you are not aware of it. If you are not aware that we are doing something wrong, that we are not connected to the holy name, can be for the long time, and usually it's like that. And we cannot go to the level of stable devotional service without overcoming this inattentiveness, which is the most powerful one. So first is Nama Parada, this is chanting with offenses. The second one is chanting where we are aware that we are doing offenses. We are aware and we are trying to avoid them. Trying. Not necessarily that we already overcome the offenses, but we are aware of it and we're trying to remove them. It's called shadowing chanting. Shadow means that we are still doing offenses, but we are aware of it and trying to do it, and we didn't reach the love. This is the second, and this is the most important phase, I would say, is this one. Because with this, if we can create the awareness that we are not attentive, that we are doing something wrong, we are the winners. We are the champions.
There's also 11 offense.
Yeah, it's usually they're connected. They are putting together 10 to 11 is one. So this is Namabhas, and the third is Shuddhanam. Shuddhanam means that we're chanting in love, which is pure chanting, which creates mystic power. Everything is the topmost. So I will just here. So to attain the next stage, one must continue to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra regularly according to the principles of Trinad Api Sunichana. This is the most powerful instruction, humble as a straw, as a blade on the street, right? Tolerant without false pride. Kirtaniya Sadahari means at the end,
Chanting the holy name forever.
constantly. Because we're not humble, we are under a false ego, we're not tolerant, we don't respect others. That's why we cannot chant all the time. That's why Prabhupada introduced in our process other services. Chanting is enough. It would help without false pride. I and mine, right? We wouldn't need anything else. But because we are not in that level, and majority of people which we come through, they're not that level, so we have activities to engage other senses, which purifies our. There is philosophy that we understand. We are Sambandha, we are not this body, right? We are the Krishna servant, and all other details which helps gradual purification, gradual that we become humble in the process and understand and we purify our existence. Okay, Gunpei, can you just read from the second more?
From the Abhasa.
Yes.
Regarding chanting without offenses. Abhasa means morning twilight, the faint light of the holy name.
Abhasa means shadow also, or twilight, or Zora. Twilight means Zora, no? Twilight is Zora? Twilight, Marak. Yes, just continue.
Cloud. It's not more. This stage of chanting immediately frees the character of all sinful reactions and gives liberation. It has two divisions, Shraddha Namabhasa and Namabhasa.
Okay, so these two types of this Namabhasa chanting, which is very high level actually, according to the Shastra. So Shraddha Namabhasa and Namabhasa. First, Namabhasa is explained. Yes, read.
If Namabhasa, if someone chants the holy name accidentally.
Accidentally. So it means he doesn't know he chants. What types? Yes.
Chanting as a joke, in the course of ordinary discussion, in indicating something extraneous, in negligence, examples.
So as a joke, in some discussion, indicating something else, and out of negligence means nemarno. Examples? Yes.
Ajamila calling his son Narayana.
This is famous, no? Yeah. Narayan. He didn't mean Krishna. He means his son, and that was Namabhasa chanting, right? Okay.
The Yavanas who are accustomed to saying Harama.
This we discussed yesterday, right? Yesterday, Harama. Haram means, I understood in the Muslim language, means disgusting. Disgusting. Doesn't mean Rama, but means.
If someone says, "Can you take this washing to the laundrama?"
Yeah, what would be our example? Our example would be what? Milaram, Margarina, Balaram. Panorama. Yes. We have beautiful panorama over the castle.
Even if syllables are separated. Now, I don't think Ryan should do it.
This is interesting. Yes. So even the word he has, Rakito, Namauris.
The Lord is really merciful.
This is really amazing examples. It is so almost unbelievable, right? Okay, this is which one when one chants accidentally, and then with chants. But if you are devotees, is the second Namabhasa. Please read. Yeah.
This is when a completely faithful devotee chants on the liberated platform and avoid all the offenses. This is almost all the transcendental platform. Continued chanting on this level lead to the next.
Okay, I will add something to this level. It's in this book. Chanting Nectar Ocean of the Holy Name. And there are effect of Namabas stage. So I repeat once again, it's not that we achieve the perfection of avoiding offense. It's not, but already putting endeavor into it. So you want to catch the mind that is attentive. You want to hear the Maha Mantra. If you just, if you're trying, you already have the effect of the chanting of the holy names. So, for the other hand, so the most, difficult situation is, or pitful situation is, or unfortunate situation, which is best word, that we chant automatically without making endeavor to be attentive. The mind is wandering in its own direction, and we are chanting 16 rounds. This is the most common what we do. We plan, we analyze, we do, and we're chanting all the time, but we are not attentive that we are doing this mistake. When we recognize this is already, again my mind went away, I should not do that. That's the main thing if we can able to succeed in our devotional practice. Is to be, okay, I have to bring mind back, I have to try to not wander, without that I can catch myself. That's why this first Hare, which Maharaj mentioned, Sachinanda. What technique you use in the Pohare? For the bringing mind back? You did something? No? No. You speak about how to increase the attentiveness, how to be with Krishna in the Holy Name? What was that?
Yeah, but not mechanically. Right? He always said that mechanical thing and also the pronunciation, which I was really surprised he said that it's not so important how we pronounce.
Right?
Hare Krishna.
Right?
It wasn't really so much about mechanics.
Okay, what was then the method?
Yeah, just we ask Krishna to bring our heart closer to His.
In chanting. For example?
Like that you ask that He relieves all the anarthas and that you can chant attentively.
So you did a prayer. You connect with Krishna in the prayer of, oh Krishna, please help me connect with you, like that? So you prepare, you direct the mind with the motion, like that. This is also technique, no? Yeah? And what you did if the mind was not there, if the emotion was not there, what is then? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure.
The mind is distracted because it has own dynamic, right? What do you do then? You didn't spoke about much, okay?
Nismo nekaj govorili, ko takrat, ko nisi zbran, oziroma jaz sem bila tudi veliko stregben, ko nisem bila čisto vseh predavanj. Ampak ni bilo tisto, da smo imeli tiste vaje potem, ko si vprašal Krišno, kako bom jaz živel brez Krišne, oziroma kaj meni Krišna pomeni, zato da bi ga privabili v srce. Se spominjaš?
Take vaje za ume, da smo se spraševali stvari, za kaj pomembno mantra. Why is it important to chant? We did like this kind of workshops in pairs, sometimes in groups, like to ask why is important, and then 3 reasons or 5 reasons why it's important to chant the holy name, and then if you have like a reason it's important because I can attain love for Krishna, then 5 reasons how to have it 5 reasons. Yes, and then maybe remember them when you chant.
Okay. So this is strong sambandha connection with the holiness.
But so mechanical, like he really didn't speak much about
techniques.
Yeah, like techniques. No.
Okay, here now are 7. What happens if we try to avoid offenses? If we want to bring Krishna, what happens if we just trying, not even that we're successful?
This is the whole.
Just first, read one by one and then read the first one.
And this.
First effect, first result of this trying to avoid is faith. Read.
To inspire faith is the first result of Namabhas chanting. By this faith, one will fully accept devotional service in due course of time.
So faith means that our faith, because our progression is progression of faith, right? First is Shraddha, we have respect for devotees and the topic, and then goes to Sadhu Sangha, means that we have so much faith that we're seeking for association. This is another level of faith, right? When you're in a situation, your faith increases. Wow, this is good stuff. I like it. So then you want to do what devotees do. So we try to chant, we try to read, we try to follow the program. So it's faith even more. So with this Namabhas, this goes increasingly up. Faith goes with this kind of chanting. It's like a boom, boom. Yeah, it's pushing you up. And the here pushing you up means that you go into the stage of anartha nivritti. This is the first stage where you are removing your old habits, which are generated from rajas and tamas, which are part of us, and that one, all this. They are for this chanting. This goes very quickly to you transform the bad habits to sattva guna. Yeah, when you reinstall your operational system. Before was operational system with rajas and tamas, right? These habits, I wake up that, I eat that, all these mental patterns. Now you are upgrading with sattva guna operational system. When you start chanting on this level, this is actually then Brahminical level. This is sattva guna, right? It's part of you, and it can be done by chanting alone. This kind of chanting alone can be done. No need to, all other things are helpful that we are able to recognize that we are not chanting like that, right? If you're too disturbed, then we need to fix something that we are be able to recognize. Okay, I don't put energy to be attentive with the holy name. For example, if you have some pain, all the attention goes to that pain, right? Could be physical pain, can be emotional pain, can be social pain, right? Or intellectual pain even. No, all levels of pain are there, which distracts your attention to that you put to the holy name. Make sense this? That's why we need other maybe to be able, okay, I can now focus on the holy name. In that sense that we're trying to catch the mind, not necessarily like mechanically, but whatever. Maybe it's hearing more about Krishna, that you are more driven to Krishna, that sense, in that form. Okay, faith. First is faith increases drastically. Second,
extinction of sinful reactions. Sinful reactions are destroyed even for the inhabitant of the hellish planets if he chants Hare Krishna. By this one attains liberation from the material world. A good example is Bali Maharaj, who was born in a family of demons and lived in their association, but who as a devotee was preaching among them. Even on the stage of chanting Namabhas, one can attain liberation from the material world, but no love of God.
That means, so with this kind, just trying to be attentive, karma is closing. Karmic account is closing down. Liberation means you close the karmic account. So all this, that means also, we see also, all this, what we should happen to us, will not happen to us. It's a good deal, no? Third,
liberation from the effects of Kali Yuga. Chanting Namabhasa overcomes the effects of Kali Yuga. Even though we are living in this age of quarrel and conflict, its influences can no longer affect us, although our chanting may not be on the highest stage.
So the influence of Kali Yuga, which mentioned even yesterday, but here is the reason when. Which chanting will overcome the Kali influence? Not the Nama Parada, not the first stage, this stage, when you're trying to. So what that means, if we are quarrel a lot, if we have a lot of criticism, that means we are not chanting Nama Bas. We are not putting effort to be attentive. That is usually the case. When we're trying, each of us are trying to be attentive, we will not quarrel. We will not criticize. This is the simple formula. So if this is a lot present in community, then this is not a good sign about chanting. We need then japa retreats, we need more, we have to attend to the holy name. Because solutions are not external but internal. This is methodology which is mind blowing, and in one sense it's too simple to be true.
When I came here, it was like I could not understand how people can sleep during japa. It was so awakening for me, or I don't know. And now I
Now you can relate to sleeping.
I can't believe that it's some kind of regression or something. Or I'm too tired. Or I was like, how can you sleep, or how can they sleep? Because it was such a, active conversation with Krishna or something.
Happens sometimes, that conversation goes so deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah, so deep that you switch off. So faith, karma is gone, Kali Yuga effects is gone. Fourth,
Disappearance of fear and advent of peace. Some people think that Shanti, inner peace, is the highest object in life. This is not the case, for love of God is the supreme goal. Nevertheless, on the clearing stage, worries disappear and peace fills our heart.
so peace of mind. That means, technically means, we go back to the techniques, sattva guna manifests in our mind, in our heart. Then you're peaceful. Because the natural state of the psiha or mind is sattva guna. So this kind of endeavor creates, establishes sattva guna in our mind. Then we're peaceful. And fear goes. Fear means, that also means that attachment to the material things are going, is dissipated. Faith, karma is gone, Kali Yuga effects, peace and fear. We should be aware of this. Okay, next, fifth.
Protection from the influence of ghosts and adverse planets. Even if not chanting on the Shuddhanama stage, one is guarded against the sways of ghosts and similar phenomena.
This is statement for Jyotish astrologers. So if you are trying to chant in this level, the effects of our Jyotish karta is diminishing. This is a very brave statement. All these charts which is there, works, right? We have astrological setup. It works, but with this chanting, the influence of our, this is also because this chart is also our karma, right? Is we are disconnected with them.
Sigurno, da. Popolnoma lahko povoziš karto.
Exactly. That's why Krishna's devotees charts are never fixed, are unpredictable, and no astrologer can assert some things. That's it. So we say, okay, Hare Krishnas can overcome karma. Yes, absolutely true. This is the proof. But when, if you chant la 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 la, Hare 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 Hare, no? Or when we are putting endeavor, the influence of karmic, which reflects, of course, our Jyotish constellation or configuration, is diminishing. That's good marketing material, no? Right? No, it's logical. And majority in Kali Yuga, everyone has a bad chart. Right? Others wouldn't be born in the Kali Yuga. Right? Everyone has some malefic situation, no? So to overcome, we just if we propose our product is just chant Namabas. The bestseller, no? With proven results. And the results will be, the test will be, if you really chant like that, this will work. If you don't chant properly. So we have a strong educational system with workshops how to chant Namabas. Right?
Maybe I just don't understand this, but isn't that just for people who don't know what the process is about, Namabas?
It's mainly for devotees. Because don't chant, if you can analyze these results, actually we have problems with all of it. We don't have deep faith, we stop in the with the unsteady devotional practice, karmic influences, right? We have Kali Yuga, we quarrel all the time, we criticize all the time, we are fearful, we have peace of mind. How many mental problems are there, no? Majority.
No, just because here it says that, like examples of Namabas chanting as a joke or as ordinary discussion.
Oh, this is too different. When you already have knowledge about them, then you in this second Shraddha Namabas, right? Those who doesn't have any knowledge, they joke, they have some benefit, But it's not lasting. You can get some, but it's not stable. You chant once, but you have benefit, your faith increases, but then it's not that when you have stable, brings you to more faith that you accept the process, right? This is the one reason this to that. For example, Ajamil, he was devotee in the beginning and then he fell down and then he was chanting this name, right? And then when he saw this realization, what happens to him? No chance was Namabas, and he was explained by Vishnu Dutas. When they saw him, you know this story? No, so at the end he chanted the whole name, the name of his son, Narayana, come!
Yeah.
And then the Vishnu Dutas came and then explained whole philosophy about, and then he has a second chance. He was serious, right? He was like, he left everything, he went to Himalaya, he chanted the end, not Shudanam. No, that was the full-fledged.
There is also one more relatable maybe story of one Bhakti Siddhanta disciple. I think, Prabhupada's good brother or something who died or almost died, was in that experience. And then he saw Yamaraj, because he was a disciple of his, but he was fallen. He went back to his old ways and then he almost died. And then he saw Yamaraj before dying, and then he gave him another chance, and then he didn't die. And immediately went back to the temple and got really serious, really serious.
This is one good point, actually. We need, for example, that no one is interested to do in the temple. No? We need to create this kind of revelations, no? If you would see like Yamaraj and then you would be really serious, no? So we need this kind of stories and to talk about them, And also maybe, many devotees also get near-death experiences. Many of them, no? When you speak, Dulabha Gaurahari was near-death experience. He was very, boy. He is really No, serious about this thing.
Ekta chakra also.
Like a chakra also problem. Yeah. So it's you can see. You want to tell something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, maybe it's not proper time now, about this Ajamila story. He was Brahmana, he was seriously practicing this spirituality in his youth before that scene in the forest.
Right.
So how he could forget, I don't know, he chanted this name Narayana, but he really forgot what Narayana actually means, or he just forgot and
Maya can, material nature can overshadow our knowledge easily. Illusion. We can completely forget, quote unquote. It's not discovered. It's not forgetful because anyway, there's also, I don't know. Now it's how exact was his mentality. It's something described.
or it refers that
Yeah.
he was not calling consciously Narayana.
Yeah, he was not calling the God, that's for sure.
He was calling his son.
Yes, that's why he was named. He thought he was aiming to something else, not to Lord Narayan, right? He was calling his son,
Yeah.
but with such a mood, Narayana. So that Krishna heard Narayan heard, he took it for himself. Right? Yeah, he's calling me, although he was not calling him. This is the why now Abbas was not Shuddhanam. Shuddhanam was pure. It was not pure because it has a different motive. But still, it worked like what we are reading now. So even that kind of chanting is so beneficial. It doesn't bring the love, right, which is our goal, but materially, from the material point of view, or karmic, or entanglement in the material world, even that is wow. That's the point. No? Of course, there are many points in this story. The Bhagavatam teaches many principles. One is association of devotees, then you be careful. It's so many things. Even if you're very spiritual advanced, you can fall down. It's not, in the material world, we are in the prison. We can challenge in every moment. No matter who you are. Doesn't matter position. Yeah. That's why we have to be attentive all the time. There is no I will relax. It's not then relax in the sense that and the pride usually does this. Pride, that when we become proud, I'm so good. I'm so advanced. I know already. I know the I know mentality. I know. I heard this. I know. Understand. This is very dangerous position. We are always servant. There is always disciple. We are always, we are never like this. Okay, I already done my job. This is very dangerous. It's actually Krishna then has to purify that mentality.
Yeah, and he does so nicely.
Yeah. I mean, he knows the method better than we do. Fifth, we have two more.
Attaining the four goals of life. Purushartha. Purushartha.
Purusha Artha.
Purushartha. Okay.
Which are Purusha Artha, four goals of human life.
The four goals of life offered by the Vedas: religiosity, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation, can be obtained by chanting on the Namabhasa stage.
Okay, we know this? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, right? So what this means? With chanting in Abbas, all these areas will be fulfilled. The need of Dharma means religion, moral laws. Then economical development will be solved. Our experience, sense experience will be fulfilled, and liberation, which is already mentioned before. So all this, what we are people looking for in this world to achieve, is achieved with this chanting. Can manifest itself, or our need in our heart for that things is fulfilled.
Like Dhruva Maharaj.
Like
Dhruva Maharaj.
Dhruva Maharaj, for example, was hankering for the for the art, for the wealth of opulence. When he saw Krishna, he didn't care because he saw the opulence there. So can mean both, one that is physically manifest, or the need for that is fulfilled, which drives our motivation, no, to act morally or any type of dharma, right? We're speaking so much about the varna-ashrama dharma, right? You heard about this topic? Varna-ashrama dharma is more emphasized. If you would chant that, this is a very heavy statement. If you would chant Nahabas, that need would be fulfilled very easily. That's a heavy statement. Either means we would know how to do that Varna-ashrama dharma, or that need would be fulfilled by the result of chanting. It's interesting, no? That was, can you remember? Faith, karma, was the third Kali Yuga, then was fear and peace, then was all malefic planets, and now all the needs, economical, sensual, whatever is fulfilled. This is, and the last one?
Spiritual bliss. Even by only chanting Namabhas, bliss is granted and the living entity is offered eternal residence on the Vaikuntha planets. Especially in the Kali Yuga, there is no other way to attain these goals.
So the ultimate, what will this produce? Bliss. We will be happy. Ananda will manifest when devotees are happy, when we are happy. Chant and be happy means this. What that means? Statement, chant and be happy, what it means in reality to chant. What kind of chanting? Namabhas, Shraddha Namabhas is good definition. This kind of chanting we propagate, attentive, without offenses. Then we'll be happy. I mean, it's a good deal.
I'm convinced.
This is good, some form for the t-shirt. So that's why usually when initiation is there or second initiation is there, usually they stress the 10 offenses. So this is the topic which I will give.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Can we in the morning recite each and every one of us one of these offenses? Like
that we did for many years.
3, 4.
We did for many years that.
Yeah, we did it also in Romania.
Yeah, in different temples they do this or that they do. For now we're in the Shiksha. Maybe I have to switch back a little bit because it became mechanical and then of course. But this is topic which is also done outside the. This is the. Okay, I will now. Maybe we'll do a little. Exercise. That's what I give you. Okay. So we have these 7 amazing. For tomorrow, not tomorrow. When we do next time, tomorrow. Afternoon we can have maybe. Yes, no?
Mi imamo popoldne, jutri imamo Mataji z Gaura Chandrana tukaj.
Okay.
Ja, 4.
What time?
In 4 o'clock.
I'm cooking.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, or Sunday. But I have to do something for tomorrow.
Okay, but please.
Tomorrow probably according to the.
Next Sunday we have a trip to Maharashtra.
Okay, we have. So for now on the page 65, there are 10 offenses which are stated there. For the homework you will do.
Yes.
So page 65 will try to fulfill the missing words in this in this of chanting the holy names, offenses. So we'll do together, and you two will do together.
Who will do?
We will try to fulfill what is there. This is, you can use this one also, but try to do first without if you remember, and then if not, then you can use that sense. So we'll try to remember more easily. Okay, and then for the homework, try to read this 66 from 7 to 70. The main point of the homework is how to counteract each offense. What should we do that we are creating mentality that we're counteracting the offense which we now do unconsciously? This is important to Okay, clear? So you read and then you try to remember, and next time you can present. So this is important topic. Why is this topic important? Once again, why? What is the translation from? Yeah.
That's to check better to next stage of.
So this topic is important because it helps us reach the level of namabhas, which results in these 7 things, right? And even if we are not reached completely, if you are trying to reach that, it's already working. If you're trying to be attentive, for example, we're trying to avoid criticizing devotees, we already have effect of namabhas. No need to even reach that level. But if you are trying, okay, I'm trying to doing on attendance. I am improving my faith in the holy name by hearing glories of the holy name. You know, all these different offenses which are there. If you're just trying to put effort on them, we are aware of it. We are aware of it, and try to work on them. You're already experiencing the result of namabhas. I mean, it's a good deal. No? I mean, it's a good deal. Cheap. And the results are quite, amazing. Okay, page 65, let's try to fulfill the missing words of the 10 families. Okay? We discuss together. Let's see. First, we try without helping Kirill, but then okay.
No, the other one.
So which for which there comes pandatory usually no.
Yeah, all.
Toate plata, era șasta.
Părvărizarea.
Also, Slovenian language.
Imena za naka imena toga.
Da, tko imena koliko bojna kantora. Je četvrta?
Četvrta je da je vrlo resno sveti spis.
To je do tlana, ne? Do tlana, ne? Você faça Vedic literature or
Yeah, this first one, it was challenging for me.
Which one?
First one.
Yeah, that's why I give you, because there are different
Translations.
Yeah, that is right. Okay. So that means that we don't criticize, no?
To take the Vedic literature.
What we do with Vedic literature? What we do?
To take it as
Take it?
Or scriptures.
Yeah, it's literature or yes, literature in pursuit as mysticism studio, ne?
Ja,
So skladno, ne, z vedsko literaturo, ne. Se pravi, to pomeni, da eno, da ne kritiziramo, da ne omalovažujemo,
Yes, the
Right.
four.
to disregard me.
Yeah, it's very also. There are synonyms to bless, to disregard, to criticize. Yeah, I think we should go with the. What is it? Če bomo slišali, ne pa slišali, ne? Pač toliko. Ja, slišali bomo že.
Jaz imam pa eno prošnjo, ki bom pa povedala na glas, da je please, it's too hard to me because I'm not understand everything English. And if you agree that we have one time in Slovenian language and one time in English. If you agree.
There's you understand something English, she doesn't understand it. I mean, maybe some words, but the essence you won't get anything. Yeah, maybe you can ask the
Meni je, jaz si želim to v bistvu spremljati in tudi bom, a ne, ampak da mi je težko, zelo, ker je v angleščini in če lahko tako naredimo, da je enkrat angleško in enkrat slovenski prevod, oziroma da je v bistvu interakcija in mogoče, da se prevaja.
Ja, tako.
Če lahko koliko, da
Ja.
ne bi podstopljeno. Se pa potrudim, če se me da pa, a ne,
Ja.
si želim, no.
Ja. Okay.
disregard the Vedic literature.
So, quante vede in queste vedi che sono successe, ne sono vedano, postare per tutto che vedono usvajane. Or the literature in pursuance of Vedic scriptures, yeah, very good. Literature.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Consider
No, 5, 8. 8.
Aspetta, questo è una letteratura che è sulla svesca. Yeah. Che ha spiegato? No. Yeah, Vedic version of Vedic scriptures. It's very one of the skladne zvezke.
Следващия ден.
Also in the Vedas, spiritual activities, karmakanda activities. Okay.
I like to understand. It's definitely for me that I see what you're doing, but I like to know, I like to understand. Yes.
Pa meni, da stojim zidom, jaz to išče
It's shame, no, I'm not in
Ja, kako meni ta rito?
Imeti petje Hare Krishna za eno.
Pisano. Karmakanda, to delamo, da dobimo materialno dobrobitne. Da pojemo, da dobimo materialno dobrobitne. Ker je to?
To želite, mislim, da še...
You see, now in this situation, it would be nice to be with them.
Idemo kar ostale, ki ga se ker. Consider the names of...
A sem lahko pozvana, hvala pridem.
Ja, ker je to.
Še druga.
Ja, okay.
Because they are explaining also.
Da najprej ste šli v tem.
Zato, ko govorite,
Aha,
važje.
Okay. Ja, pa to.
I made it zame nesmisel.
Yeah, you already done? No. You did also, oh, you know by heart, huh? Okay.
Yeah, to stand them every day.
Before COVID era, yoga.
Ok, prvo starejšo, ne? Proštenja.
Ja.
Zdaj najprej bomo slušali, katere so zdaj.
Vse številke imate dati.
Ja. Spet drugo je tle napisano želitev, ki je povezana, da pojemo za materialno dobrobit. Zdaj ne vemo točno, kjer je vrstne reti, tako da gremo kar naprej na druge. Spet to je, da razumem, kjera je ktera.
Torej druga,
Potem druga je imeti imena, to je verjetno imena,
pa bogovi,
po bogov, ki so, kot so tle
kot so Indra, Šiva, Brahma,
je ta,
enako ali neodvisno imeno. Mislim, to smo že v bistvu tudi prevedla. Sem prej imeti enakega v svetu imenu, ne Krišna.
To je druga, ne? To je druga, ne?
To je druga, ne? To je druga.
Druga, ne?
Imeti Boga za neodvisno od vse višjega Gospoda, niso na isti ravni.
Ja, to je druga, ne? Ja.
Mislim, kolektivci, on the accord with the holy name.
Ok, to je tretje. Se pa ta dokument,
To je sedmo, mislim, da ne.
Dokument to pomeni, da delamo, se pravi, to je grešne aktivnosti.
Zagrešiti grešne aktivnosti.
Da delamo grešne...
Svetega imena.
Ja, se pravi, kaj to pomeni? Da delamo baterije in potem si rečemo, ok,
Bomo dobrem, ker sem pa te.
bom mantro pel, da bom to izničil. Se pravi, s tem motivom. Ok, se mi skaj grešna mantra, ne? To je, mislim, da sedem.
Najverjetneje mislim, da še kar naprej, da mislim, da...
Ja, da imaš bistvo s tem imenom, ja.
Ja, da ni naroben delati.
Ja, tako. To. Ja, če sedem, ne, sedem.
Imeti 7.
Yes. To commit. So we're doing business with holy name. Means that we do simple activities and we think it's okay. I've checked the holy name, so holy name will, because we said, no? The seven, which one was the second? All simple activities will go, no? Now bus, no?
It was third, in the book,
Yeah.
I think it's the third, no? Second.
The karma or simple activities will be diminished by namas.
Yes,
One of
karma
that.
and simple
Yeah. So here is this offense is ta žalitev, se pravi, da ne. To je žalitev, če to gledamo, če računamo na biznis.
Yeah, spiritual masters. Disregard the spiritual master.
Ja, se pravi, žalitev svetemu imenu je, če navodila, če ne upoštevamo navodila, to je kero? Kero je tam, dovolj čitati? Kero? Dovolj čitati?
Svetega imena, kje svetega tako učiti?
Tretje.
Ja.
Tako. Tretje. To so tretje. Ja, tretje tam. Tretje. Kaj še v naši pesmarici je to prevodilo, veste?
Imam pesmarico.
Tretje veliko?
Ne, ta majhna.
Is that inside also?
Je tam a so tam pesmarice?
Is inside the offenses?
To je zato, master to predstaviti. Chanting the holy name and to retain material attachment.
Ja, se pravi, da nemamo polne vere, da smo še...
Petih svetega imena. In da
maintain,
obdržimo materialne navezanosti.
tako,
Čeprav razumemo,
in smo slišali,
so many things in this
Ja.
matter.
Se pravi, da smo še vedno materialno obvezani in nimamo vere v svetu imenu. Čeprav to poslušamo, se pravi, da se vedno držimo.
Je.
Jasno. Is that? Kaj je naslednja? Okay.
Actually, when you think construct a person, da se izmišljujemo neke svoje teorije.
To instruct se pravi, da dajemo navodila osebi o svetem odmenu. Ja. Se pravi, kaj mi to? Kaj je to? Da dajemo navodila, da govorimo. Devet, ja. Devetka, ne? Imate tam devetka v prevodu, v besedni risi?
Devetka je pa deveta želite brezvednim ljudem pripovedovati o slavah pitja svetega imena.
Tako se pravi, to je strah, kakšne različne osebe?
Godless or faithless.
Faithless, ja. O čem? O slavah, ja.
O slavah pitja svetega.
To, kar smo se začeli pa danes menili, že govorimo nekomu, ki nima vere, v svetem imenu je to želi, kako to namenu. Vriš nekomu, ko ne šli tega.
Kaj pa delamo mislim, na začetku itak želimo to vsem podati. Ali ko si čisto nahajpan.
Sem ne veš o slava, ne? Ne večeš, da je sveto ime uničilo, vrneslo, blaginjo, uničilo, to ne govoriš, tismo, ko nima zaupanja v to.
Na primer način.
Ja, moš prvo spostaviti neko vero, ali tebe, ali tisto ne. Ok? Naslednja, ne? To devotees, se pravi bhakte, ki so posvetili svoja življenja 75 imen, kaj je manjka, okay? Kaj je to? Kaj je ta?
To je pa prva.
Tako prva, ne?
Ker to ni isto kritizirati ali pa blasphemy is not.
There are different shades.
Yeah, because one is saying something that's factually true, but one is actually making up things.
Blaspheme and criticize, what is the difference? Kaj je to med omadeževanjem?
Ja, omadeževanje je pa kritiziranje, točno tako je. Omadeževanje ni nujno, da je res, lahko si nekaj zmislimo nekomu, ne. Pa omadežujem nekoga, ne, kar je nujno kritiziranje med tem, ne. Pa je sicer, dejansko se to zgodilo, kaj on dela, sem vseeno tega ne bi smeli delati.
Kjer je teže?
Teže ne delati? Kjer je teže?
Kjer je blasphemy or criticize? What's the difference between criticizing or blaspheming?
Kaj teže kritizirati ali?
In omadeževanje.
I think blasphemy is even more than criticizing. Even worse than criticizing. You are criticizing when somebody does something, and when you are blaspheming, I think it's even more. You are telling maybe something which is not true, or something you are inventing, or you are...
Yes. Or exaggerating.
Mm-hmm.
It's blaspheming.
Yeah.
So it's more heavy.
Yeah.
Criticizing is the subcategory.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a bit lower, a bit better in that sense.
It's very common.
Yeah.
This is the most heavy, actually.
Yeah.
Criticizing the orders, blaspheming the orders. Tiste bhakti, ki so trudijo širiti svete imena, ki so neki, ki slave svetega imena širijo, ki poje s Hare Krishna, ki je Hare Nam, ki se trudijo enko širijo. Ok? Dati nekaj o svetem imenu Gospoda. Kaj je to? Dati nekaj...
Interpretation,
Da si mi zmišljujemo interpretacijo o svetem imenu.
6.
Tako. Da si po svoje razlagamo, ne? Mimo svetih spisov. What is this, Kolibri? With the long?
Yeah.
These are the ones that suck nectar.
Yes. Yeah, he wants to went for the nectar, whole name. No? And maybe it's devotee. No, it's maybe the Krishna came because they are chanting glorious name.
Lotus. There is lotus. Yeah.
He went to Goloka now. We can open door for him.
It's window open maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if.
No, to je pa najbolj heavy, ta peta. Imeti slave svetega imena za pretiravanje ali za domišljanje.
Okay, to je peta, ne?
To je peta. Ja. Ja.
Ja, da mislimo, da je to. Se pravi, da so slave pretirane, ne? To je huda. Izmišljene ali pa pretirane?
Imeti petje svetega imena enako kot
To je že 8.
božno
To je 8.
dejanje. To je tudi heavy.
The imagination.
To consider imagination or pretirane. The glories, ne?
Gloris.
Ja, consider slave. So blaspheming devotees kritizirali uvažavanje Bhakti. Druga je, se pravi, imeti ostala imena bogov, pa ostalih junakov, isto. Tretja je z gurjem povezana.
Upoštevati zapovedi duhovne
Se pravi, če mi ne šljivimo, če ne šljivamo navodil duhovne učitelje, if you neglect the order, the instructions from the master is also the holy name will be not reciprocated. We will not get the stage of Ramabas. This is the point. This is serious. Then we don't Vedic literature that we don't have faith, right? We don't have what is, or we blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature which is synchronized with the Vedic literature. So by vedsko znanje, če ne šljivimo vedsko znanje. To isto lahko pomeni, da dajemo prioriteto drugemu viru znanja. This can also mean that we give priority to other kind of knowledge. I think this scientific is also important in the sense the same as Vedic. This is also it's obstacle to get down past. This is interesting.
But sometimes they can't coincide or something.
Yeah. Yes.
That's not,
yes.
That's
but it's not that the scientific knowledge is not valid. It's valid if it is aligned with the Vedic knowledge. It's additional help, but it goes in different direction. Then we take the Vedic version first, especially about Atma Tattva, about the spiritual knowledge. In the material knowledge, quote unquote, like maybe medicine, I cannot go in that direction. It's complicated. Okay? We don't interpret. Okay, the glories which we yesterday and today discussed that are over-exaggerated, and then give some interpretation of the holy name. Usually the devotees say, okay, that this. One thing maybe, if you chant, you will become more peaceful. Sometimes this is they said it can be the offense, the holy name. The aim of the chanting is to be peaceful.
You are chanting for this reason, for this purpose, yeah?
Yes. Please chant and you'll be peaceful. It is true, but this depends to whom you explain. If you explain to new people, it is okay that because but for the devotees it's not that you will be more peaceful. Because we are Shraddha Namabhas, right? Yeah. We are chanting with the knowledge. Shraddhanabhas means that we have faith in the Vedic knowledge. So I didn't understand this is for reviving our Krishna consciousness, love Krishna Prema, right? That's why we chant. And the be peaceful, and that is a side product.
Yes.
We hear today, no? You become peaceful, no? You hear? You become more peaceful. It's the fifth one, right? Fear will go and peace will come, no?
Yes, so if I
So it's a byproduct of Namabhas. It's not the aim of the chanting, no? But it comes naturally.
tell to the people on the street that their memory will improve and they will become, is that making offense, they will become more peaceful and more less stressed? Is that making
No, I
offense?
think it's more important than to chant, no matter how much to chant.
This is now like a doctor. You know, doctor when he prescribes the medicine, you know, this is example from the Vedas. When you want to give the medicine to the child, right? They give them lado. They put it into the lado. So in the sweet packaging. No, please take this lado. No? And because you know the medicine will work. The same we do with the people. We don't explain them the glory in the holy name. With the holy name, you know, the Hare Krishna chanting will give love of God. You know, they're not even believing God. So you will be happy. And this is good mantra for Kali Yuga, no?
I'm doing this with my colleagues.
Yeah?
And it works.
Yeah? Somehow induce people to chant the holy name. This is the. No? It's not cheating. It's true, but if they want to know more, then you explain. The type of the holy name. Never will increase, you will be peaceful, you will be happy. All this effect you can, even your astrological chart will change. It's true. Right? So it's a to whom you explain. But here is the awesome. The 90th, don't explain the glories of holy name to the faithful people. So try to read now for the homework. Each offense is explained, and try to find what is the counteracting. And how do we counteract? Tako anuliramo vsako želitev, no? Če kritiziramo Bhakti, ali pa omalovažujemo Bhakti, potem kaj možeš služiti, kontra možeš delati. Misliš, da kritiziraš in služiš, kontra. In takrat se boš znebil kritizirati, če boš nič hodil, ne boš pristopil, pa je hodil zadovoljiti. To je za prvo, ne? So for the each and every offense, there is a counteractive method, which is on the next 4 pages. So please try to read in your spare time, if spare time is there. If not, then we will follow the same principle. We will try. Here is a attempt. We'll try to hear, although it's in English. We are trying. This is the pascha, is austerity. No, all this so difficult language, so difficult concepts is there. Of course, is there. But we try.
But the nectar is also there.
Also, nectar is there.
Colibri also.
And Colibri also.
Went out.
He went out. He was witnessing the Lord's witness.
Kaj imamo zdaj za domačo nalogo?
So, za domačo nalogo bomo na naslednjih straneh so opisane posamezne želitve.
Tle.
Ja, tako, ne? So opisane, kaj pomenijo, razlaga in kako anuliramo vpliv te želitve. So, if you remember something from this class is, let's try to avoid offenses. Just trying. Trying. So this is a huge topic. Don't we all have to know everything. It's that you're aware it is there and try to do little by little. But if it's important, then you will do more focus, you do more priority, because it can have so much benefits. No? Faith goes, knowledge is awakened, peace comes, karma is gone, all Jyotish Karta is off, peace is gone, bliss is manifesting, all the needs of the people is fulfilled. I mean, is it good? I mean, this is... I think this Croatian version somewhere. Croatian version, you understand more? Hrvaška verzija.
Ja, kje je? Knjiga?
Knjiga, drugače pa svima se bomo skupirali. Only for this we can do so much promotion that is among the words, what to say.
Kako se kliče ta knjiga?
Ocean, nektarski ocean svetega mena. Praši, recimo Seva, če ne bo treba te pogledati, kje mora biti. Če ne, bo pa vam... Jaz sem si prevedel že, ne? Tega ne, bo prevedel.
Najlažje je, če je hrvaščine, ne?
Če je hrvaščini, bomo takoj dobiti takoj, ko najdemo, če ne bo on prevedel za vas, prav? Da, zdaj, tako je treba vprašati, ko si je dole svima Seva, če ima to. Samo da skopiramo nešto, ne da bo to posebej bo...
Sredstvo. A to je napisal njegova svetost Očinazana Svami, prva knjiga.
So, on this happy note, maybe we can... Yeah. And če lahko nekdo popravi to uro, a pa drugo uro.
You said you fix it, but...
Ni to ura.
I changed the battery.
Ura je 5 do pol 2.
Je.
Who is serving for Salam?
Krishna.
You smack it a bit and it works, but...
I think
Ker baterija.
maybe.
Lahko je battery or maybe mechanism
To,
is...
Simka Seva ima tudi baterije.
Maybe the battery is new, but if it failed...
Sem že šel, ker s tem vesela pomeni baterija.
Mogoče se je mehanizem pokvaril, tudi možno, da se kaj...
Mislim, da to še enkrat nastavil, koliko je zdaj.
Okay, this happy note, we will conclude our session. Thank you. Hvala lepa, somedatri, da ste prišla, oziroma vsaj ste bila tle.
Hare Krišna, hvala vam za vse.
Tle, kje ste to? Na morju?
In se vidimo hvala. Hare Krišna.
Arrival! Samo zvok.
Ja, sam zvok. Ja, na morje.